MCSE TV. Now guys, this is my first video of 2020. Happy New Year everyone. I hope you all had a great Christmas and a great New Year's Eve, and I wish you nothing but the best for this year. I'm so excited for it. I absolutely can't wait to deliver more content to you guys, and let's get going and let's kickstart the year with this match preview. Now guys, tomorrow we take on Nottingham Forest at Stamford Bridge at 2:01 in the FA Cup third round. Now guys, I am so excited for this game. I absolutely love the FA Cup. It's the magic of the cup, you know, and I'm buzzing for it. Now guys, I'm going to be running through lots of different things in this match preview. I'm going to be talking about the pre-match press conference that took place yesterday with Jody Morris. I want to talk about our consistency at the moment, reflecting on our recent games. I also want to talk about the new kit, which is absolutely lush, for the game tomorrow, which is obviously the FA Cup kit. I also want to talk about how we should treat this cup seriously, and the importance of this competition to us this season. I want to go through a few facts, reflecting on obviously the meetings between Nottingham Forest in the past. I'm going to give you my score prediction, and I also want to talk about the importance of the kick-off time tomorrow, which I'm actually going to talk about first because it's very important to me and many other people. So guys, obviously kick-off tomorrow is at 2:01 rather than 2 o'clock on the dot. Now, it's a heads-up campaign, and it is run in partnership between the FA and Heads Together. Now, the initiative hopes to raise awareness of the importance of looking after our mental health. The 60 seconds, so the 2:01 importance is in representing just the first step in the journey to improve well-being. So it is really important that happens, and I think it's wonderful that the FA Cup is doing it, you know. I think it's marvellous. Mental health is so important to every individual, and I think it's absolutely marvellous that the FA Cup are doing it. It's great, and I'm very touched by it actually, as will many other people be. So it's very important, and yeah, so that's lovely. So guys, I'll now move on to the pre-match press conference quotes. Obviously Georgie Morris sat in front of the media yesterday. It should have been Frank Lampard. I'm not sure what went on there, I don't know. But let's go into it. So Morris talked to the media and he said, Alonso is definitely out and Loftus-Cheek is of course a long-term absentee. Tomori is trained and should be okay. Georgie also said the FA Cup is a prestigious competition and we'll be looking to go as far as we can. He acknowledges Lampard will be looking to utilise his squad as well. That's really important. It's important that we do get some squad rotation tomorrow, give different players a chance and see what they can do. That's very important. We're playing in a lot of competitions. The schedule's really heavy, and we're playing at least 2 games a week, so we do need to be rotating the squad. Morris also said that our recent home form has been discussed and it is something that needs to be addressed. He says there will be always pressure on a big club playing at home. He says we all need to pull in the right direction to help turn it around. And that's really important. Not one player can do it or just a few staff telling the players. Everyone needs to come together and we all need to move forward. And us fans need to be louder as well, don't we? Our support away is great, but at home it could be louder. And so yeah, Morris remembers his experience in the 2000 FA Cup final when we beat Aston Villa. He said, I should have come off the bench a bit earlier. I only got a couple of minutes, having done well in the competition to that point. So it's lovely hearing Georgie Morris reflect on that actually. It's just great, isn't it? And Morris also said it's been a fantastic decade for the academy, but it doesn't stop here. He added expectations will only rise now. Our young players have enjoyed such success this season. And that's very true. We expect a lot of the youngsters, especially after what we've seen them do. The likes of Mason Mount, Tomori, there's so many players. So yeah, it's really important. And Reece James, obviously there's loads more, but yeah. Morris finished by saying, we need to be more consistent at the moment if we're to get where we want to be. And that's very important. That's what I'm going to now talk about consistency. Now, I didn't actually do a Brighton preview or review, but obviously we drew on New Year's Day. I did watch the game. I was very, very frustrated, and I could see the way it was going, unfortunately. When we went 1-0 up, I thought, yeah, it's okay, and then we just slackened off completely. We lost our momentum. I remember actually tweeting during the game, because obviously the ball went down, didn't it? And I remember tweeting, like, that just sums up our game, to be honest. It was going okay, everything was fine, we'd scored, we were 1-0 up, we were loving life, and then the momentum kind of went, it completely went, it vanished, and then obviously we conceded, and it could have even been 2-1, Brighton was like close to scoring a second, so it just wasn't good enough. But yeah, we definitely haven't been consistent, especially not at home. But it's not just at home, is it? Like, yeah, we have been doing like quite well away, but we didn't do great against Brighton. And I think that's what some people are forgetting. People are saying it's like the curse of Stamford Bridge and stuff. Is it really, when we drew against Brighton like that? It's the problems that are at home are still away. It's just we managed to pull it off away, and also we step up for the big games. It's just really annoying. We obviously won against Tottenham, which was great away. We obviously lost against Southampton at home. We won against Arsenal away, and then we drew against Brighton away. Now, Brighton is a really hard ground to go to, but I was shocked that considering we were leading the game, we were winning, I was shocked that we let that slide. So yeah, it's not really the curse of Stamford Bridge at all. The same problems are there, it's just they're being highlighted at more points than others. So yeah, that needs to change tomorrow. We need to stop that curse at Stamford Bridge kind of thing. I just really hope the boys win. And also, we don't want a replay either, do we really? We haven't got time for that. We're playing so many games. We just hopefully need to get the job done and win it and get through to the next round. It's really important. Now, we are wearing the new blue kit tomorrow. Let me know if you have seen it. Let me know your thoughts. But I absolutely love it. I really want one. But it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm really excited to see the boys wearing it tomorrow, actually. It's a beautiful kit. I know quite a lot of my friends have purchased one, and it just looks lush, doesn't it? I want one. But yeah. Now, guys, let's talk about this competition then in general. Now, as I said earlier on in the video, it's the magic of the cup. I absolutely love the FA Cup. I always have. We should treat it seriously. Some fans do call these kinds of competitions like the Mickey Mouse Cup and that. I've never been one of them fans. I absolutely love it. And we need to treat it seriously, very, very seriously. Now, obviously, we're not going to win the Premier League, obviously. However, with the Champions League, it's going to be very, very tough. We don't know what's going to happen there. We need to push on in this competition, because this could be potentially the only chance of winning a bit of silverware this season for us. If we win the FA Cup, great. Obviously, we got knocked out of the cup by Man United. As I said, the Premier League, we're not going to win that. Hopefully, we'll finish in the top 4. Champions League, we could go on and win it. Who knows? Let's try and stay optimistic. But it's going to be tough. It's not guaranteed. And it's not guaranteed in the FA Cup. But this is our only chance of winning silverware. So it's important that the boys treat it seriously. We can't mess up tomorrow. We don't want to be knocked out. I love the kind of feeling of winner takes all. It's pressurising, but also sometimes it's not a nice pressure, especially with our form at the moment. So it is a bit worrying. Now, guys, also, I am at Derby most of the time. I do live in Derby most of the time. And I did go to Derby games last season when Frank was in charge. Obviously, there's that real rivalry between Nottingham Forest and Derby, and obviously Frank was at Derby, so it's going to be like, it's nice, isn't it? It's Nottingham Forest against Chelsea with Frank in charge. Mount and Tamori know how it feels, because they were at Derby when obviously Nottingham Forest took on Derby last season, so it's just nice. It will mean a lot to Frank if Chelsea win it tomorrow. I know a lot of Chelsea fans might not even be really thinking about that, but it's like still the kind of rivalry between Frank and Nottingham Forest, low key, because Frank was still the manager last season, and obviously they got into the playoffs, so Nottingham Forest might be a bit jealous of that from last season, and might not have let that go yet. And I know Frank's now in charge of a different club, but it doesn't matter, it's still there. So yeah. Also, guys, facts for you. This is the 5th time we've met Nottingham Forest in an FA Cup tie, which is really interesting. I didn't know that till I saw that earlier. And also, Nottingham Forest have lost their last 5 away matches against Chelsea in all competitions, with 3 of those defeats coming in FA Cup meetings. There's a fact for you. Now, score prediction for tomorrow. I am going to stay optimistic. I do think we are going to concede, but I am going to stay optimistic and I am going to say 3-1 Chelsea. Fingers crossed. So that is all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below all your pre-match thoughts, your score predictions and your predicted team lineup. And guys, I will be here straight after the game tomorrow, where I'll be bringing you a match review of the game. And yeah, exciting times up the Chelsea. Let's go and get the win. We want to go through to the next round. It's really important. And yeah, up the Chelsea. Thanks.